Yo, 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 what up, doe? What up, people? What's going on, man? Can y'all see me? Kind of bright, looking kind of greasy in this thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't want my specs 2 weeks in a row for this live stream. I know I got some complaints about the ring light, but I ain't gonna lie, I suck at putting in contact, so I gotta do this, man. But you guys already know what it is, man. Welcome to Wednesday, the best hour or hour and a half or 2 hours. I don't know how long we will go, but I know this is the best period of time of your week. My name is Aaron Duncan here with the Dunk on Demand show. We live streaming every week on Wednesdays. You know what I'm saying? Brought to you by Unnecessary Bluntness, in particular, Unnecessary Bluntness Sports Talk. You know what I'm saying? Not telling you what you want to hear, but telling you what you need to hear, man. And Wednesdays, you already know how it goes, man. We got the news. We got the updates. We got the predictions. We got whatever y'all want to talk about, man. So I'm feeling pretty good, man. This has been a tough week. You know what I'm saying? I was a little under the weather Monday and Tuesday. I cannot lie. Monday and Tuesday I was under the weather. Wasn't feeling my best. I'm not gonna lie. The weather's been changing. I had a little, didn't really have had a little small cough. You know what I'm saying? Throat been a little sore. You probably can hear it a little bit, but nevertheless, I'm here for y'all, man. I was coughing a little bit. Had a little bit of mucus. You know what I'm saying? I went and got the Rona test. You know what I'm saying? They scrubbed my brain from my nose. You know what I'm saying? When they got the Rona test, it was negative. I got a rapid test. It took me had to wait about 45 minutes in my car. Um, they said they saw that I had some throat irritation, but if it wasn't for COVID-19, they'd probably just say I had a cold, send me home, give me some tussin, take a nap, drink some ginger ale. You know how the old folks do, the old remedies. Drink some ginger ale and lay down. But since this is times of Corona, I went ahead and got the rapid test. I was negative. Test was negative. So good, happy for that. You know what I'm saying? Dodge that bullet. But um, it's been a good week. It's Wednesday. I kind of look forward to this. I've been looking forward to this live stream just because this has been a very, very eventful week. Very, very eventful week when it comes to the NFL and just life in general. It's been a very eventful week. How y'all doing? How y'all doing out there? See some people checking in, man. Y'all go ahead and hit the like button when you check in. Give me a what up, though. Let me know you're here. There was somebody that came on the comments before the broadcast happened. Um, he left about 5 comments. I'm not sure who Reggie Penatusi is, but he was a little lost. He was a little lost. He gave me a hello, a bruh, are you there? Never mind, wrong chat. And I'm not sure if he's still on or not, but I hope you found what you was looking for, buddy. This episode is sponsored by no water today. I'm drinking Simply Blueberry Lemonade. Simply Blueberry Lemonade. Um, Simply Blueberry Lemonade today. No water. I'm drinking a little bit of sugar. I'm not going to lie. Andy Clark checking in. What up, though? We talking about the Saints today. I got something to talk about your boys today, Andy Clark. So I got something to say. It's been a lot of little drama. I let y'all off the hook last week. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought it was fake news. But apparently it's a little something to it. So we're going to get into that a little bit later. Abdul in this thing. What up, Abdul? He said he finally caught live, man. I'm glad you could make it. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you could make it. Finally, you early this time. Like usually you show up by 9 o'clock, 9:30 when I'm wrapping up. But you're here on time today. On time and present. On time and present. I appreciate that. But y'all, man, y'all, I don't know if y'all been paying attention to what's going on, but the sports world, me in particular, the NFL, there's been a lot going on this week. And it's only Wednesday. That's the crazy part about it. sometimes when I do these things Wednesday, I feel a little behind because there's still stuff that happens leading up till game day. I feel like Wednesday is a safe day to talk about all this stuff because things can change, obviously, but there's a lot of NFL news to come down the pipeline. My boy Lovelace came through this thing. What up, bro? What up, though? Going on, man. We in this thing. Appreciate you tuning in. You know what I'm saying? We just chatting it up right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go over this agenda. What's on the agenda for today? Make sure you get a video thumbs up if you have not already. I'm sweating. Good Lord. Is it all these lights I got on? I'm sweating. I'm an easy sweater. I got on this gray, so hopefully it don't tell on me. But on the agenda today, let me read it out. The morning announcements. No, there it is. The morning announcements. So, good Lord, this ain't it either. All right, here we go. Think? No. So we're gonna talk about Tua Tagovailoa getting named, and all that is going on with that. Him and Ryan Fizpatrick, whatever. We're talking about that. Talking about Odell Beckham. He's had a very eventful last couple days. Odell. He's always throwing his hat in the ring when it comes to headlines. We're going to talk about the Cowboys. The Cowboys. The team that everybody loves to hate. And we're going to talk about the Saints. Of course, I told you Andy Clark, as I promised, we're going to talk about the Saints. And we're going to talk about the Washington football team. And then we're just going to chop it up, man. May give y'all some predictions at the end, depending on how long we go. May see if anybody want to call in and talk it up. That blueberry lemonade hit. Y'all tried this blueberry lemonade from Simply? Simply don't miss. When it comes to anything, Simply don't miss. I've had their almond milk. Almond milk is good. We know the orange juice A1. That's a given. The lemonade good. They drop some apple juice. They even drop smoothies. They do not miss. Granted, they put a ton of sugar in everything, but they don't miss. They could drop some water tomorrow. I'd probably buy that, even if it got sugar in it. Simply does not miss. Simply don't miss. They simply don't miss. All right. So, y'all hear about the Washington football team? Did y'all hear about them? Can't call them the Washington racial slurs anymore, but we're calling the Washington football team. She said she loved the Simply lemonade. Look, Simply, this is the blue. You got to try the blue raspberry lemonade, or the raspberry lemonade, whatever it is. They put the pulp in it and everything. But y'all hear about the Washington football team, man? This may be the worst franchise in the NFL. Maybe second worst, depending on how you feel about the Jets. But the Washington football team is almost as a mess as the nation's capital when it comes to these politics. Like, it's literally a mess. They literally don't know what they're doing. They have no vision. They're just really out there just doing stuff. Like, so they announced today, the Washington football team announced today that they will probably remain the Washington football team until at least 2022. No mascot, no nothing. Same colors, no mascot, nothing. They will be remaining the football team. The football team. At least until 2022. Now, I know they have a lot of stuff going on. They got a first-year head coach. They just benched their rookie quarterback. Alex Smith is coming back from a gruesome leg injury. They got a whole gang of workplace misconduct allegations and violations and accusations, you know what I'm saying, going on. So they have the priority list. I think cleaning up on the internal part of it is above the mascot name. I get it. But at the same time, guys, why are y'all throwing in the towel right now? Like, y'all went ahead and said, we're not even going to try in 2021 to think of a name. We're just going to go ahead with the football team from now until 2022. Like, I'm not even going to try. Like, it'd be one thing, but like, oh, it'll be the team until further notice. Like, dude, okay, you could have just left it indefinitely, is what teams like to say. But y'all went ahead and threw in the towel for the 2021 season. Like, are y'all selling good merchandise of the football team because of some cruel joke? Why aren't y'all working on getting a mascot? You know what I'm saying? Like y'all had the racial slurs for so long, y'all finally backed off that. Somebody threw out the red tails to pay tribute to the Tuskegee Airmen. You know what I'm saying? That's some good race relations, cleaning, saving face, and whatever. Like y'all couldn't come up with anything. Like the best y'all came up with was the football team, and now y'all are sticking with it. That's y'all story, and y'all sticking to it, huh? Okay. Oh, okay. You know, the thing about it is, I think they are selling merchandise. And the football team joke really never gets old. I literally chuckle inside just a little bit every time somebody refers to them as the football team. All football team memes and jokes will never get old. And I think that's the best way for them to stay relevant because they are garbage. They are hot garbage. So being the butt of every joke, every meme, every GIF, whatever you want to call it, is the only way that the Washington football team can stay relevant. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Once they finally get a mascot 20 years later, this football team merchandise, do you know how valuable this stuff could probably be? This would be the ultimate joke. My kids probably would never know that they were named the football team. I may give me some football team gear, actually, some football team merchandise, just to have collector's items. That way I can tell my kids that, like, hey, once upon a time, there was a football team called the football team. They weren't very good, as you can probably assume, but they were a football team. Because we definitely called them other things besides the football team. They're a sorry excuse for a football team. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that resembles a football team when it comes to the Washington football teams is the fact that they're called the football team. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you explain that? Like, if you're a dude, you in the club flexing, you play in the league. Like, how do you walk up to a girl and be like, "Yo," she be like, "Oh yeah, I play in the league. I play in the NFL. Who you play for? The football team. Which one? The football team. Which one? In Washington. What's their mascot? The football team. No, like, that's it's not cute. It's not cute. Abdul said the Jets are a professional team. At least Washington are the football team. Exactly what I said. The only thing that's the football team about the Washington football team is that the fact that they're called the Washington football team. Lemonade. But it's a mess, man. Like, they have a lot of cleaning up to do. Like, the team's image is already bad, but like, I feel like getting a new mascot would help turn the page, like on the old racial slur ways that they had. You know what I'm saying? Can't say that name on air. I refuse to anymore. You know what I'm saying? My indigenous people, ain't no telling who's watching. I got mad love for y'all. You know what I'm saying? The indigenous. Shout out to all my indigenous people out there. But it's lazy. Lazy marketing. Lazy marketing. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. It's just frustrating. I couldn't imagine being a fan of that team. So, I'm sure y'all heard about Tua Tagovailoa. Ah. Is that how you say it? Tua Tagovailoa. I know y'all heard about him being named the starter for the Miami Dolphins finally. Finally being named the starter. And what is this, week 6? Week 7? Did I put I ain't gonna say that, no. I ain't gonna say nothing. Week 7. Being named the starter in week 7. Did y'all hear about Tua? I want to see how he plays too. Andy Clark says she want to see how he plays. I do too, because Tua's my guy. A lot of people was fronting on him in college because he used to get hurt. But I like Tua. I like him. I think he's left-handed. You know, everything look cooler. Everything looks cooler when somebody's doing something left-handed, whether it's passing, a jump shot. What else can you do left-handed? Writing, because you know when they write, they elbow. People that's left-handed, they elbow be this high in the air when they writing with a pen. You know, because the spiral, when they write in the notebook, the spirals on the notebook be right there on their arm. You know, spiral notebooks are only made for right-handed people, if you ain't know that. That's why every time you see a left-handed person writing something, their hand be up in the air like this. And they got to write left to right so their hand don't smudge the paper. Everything looks different and weird when left-handers do anything. And Clark said she haven't watched any of their games. I haven't either. I caught the end of their game the other day. It was straight. It was just 2 plays. He got 2 or 3 plays. He threw 2 passes. Like, I got a notification from the NFL app, so I tuned in and started streaming it. Abdul said Tua's left-handed Wilson. Plus, he's a lefty too. Left gang. Left gang in his thing. Yeah, left hand. I'm right-handed. I'm just plain old right-handed. I'm in the normal category, I guess. But Tua, we'll see what he does, man. Like, I'm really anxious to see how he performs, just like y'all said y'all are. But like, the thing about this situation is that people were just like, they're 3-3. Usually, you don't see quarterbacks getting benched when a team is 3-3. It's very rare. They're actually like in this day, and like they're in pretty good shape. Like, Fitzpatrick really took this hard. I don't know if y'all saw these interviews with Fitzpatrick, but he really took that being benched hard. He just said that, oh man, I just didn't see it coming. I didn't see Coach benching me. I didn't see it coming. We've been playing so well for the first time since I played with the Bills. I feel like this is my team. And that statement kind of threw me off because Ryan Fizpatrick, you've played for like 12 teams. My first issue is why have 2 of the 13 teams you play for only feel like your teams? And second, every team can't be your team, bro. If every team was your team, you would own half the league. If you felt like every team was your team when you were on there, you own half the league. You know what time it is. Every situation you go to play quarterback, Ryan Fizpatrick, is the same. People know what you do. You bring a little bit of excitement. You bring a couple headlines. You make a few plays every now and then just to get people's hopes up. You know what I'm saying? So, just to get people's hopes up. And then you go back to being Ryan Fizpatrick. That's just what it is. The Dixie Cat says Thomas playing this week. They've been hush about it. They haven't really said anything. Apparently he hurt his hamstring too, but they haven't said exactly if he's playing or not yet. Abdul said he don't know if starting against Donald is the greatest idea. It's not. It's not. That man might eat Tua's lunch. They got a bye week though. And that's what makes sense. I think the way this played out, the way it looks like to me though, is they had this planned out from the jump street. Like the bye week, we get them some extra practice, regardless of how the team is. We're gonna go with Tua. Like, and people are confused. Like y'all are in the playoff hunt. Y'all are 3-3. Y'all have a better record than the Patriots. You know what I'm saying? The Bills just lost 2 in a row, so y'all only 1 game back from first place in the division. Y'all are really in the playoff hunt, in the thick of it. They're like, why would you bench a starting quarterback? Listen, why are people acting surprised about this? We've seen this story before. We've seen Ryan Fizpatrick start off hot and then cool off down the stretch. You know what I'm saying? We've seen this before. He did it with the Bucs. Just recently, he did it with the Bucs. He does this. The Dolphins are just getting out ahead of this. They pulling him before he falls flat to earth. And we've also seen the other side. Tua. He was in college. He played for Alabama. Did he not? Did he not? Was he not a backup quarterback his freshman year? Did Jalen Hurts, the starting quarterback, not have a 26-2 record as a starter? In a national championship, led his team to another national championship, to the game? Did Tua not jump in and take the glory from Jalen Hurts? Somebody that only lost 2 games in his whole career now. Did Tua not come in at that point and do that? And the rest has been history. Led the team to the win in the second half, brought the team back through the game winning touchdown pass in overtime. Why are we surprised? This is the legend of Tua Tagovailoa. This is what happens. We've seen this before. Why are people so shocked? I'm not shocked. I'm not. Like I said, we've seen this before. Now, hopefully, it's a match made in heaven. The magic happens. The reason why they tanked last year was to get him. They're not trying to. They want to put him in, go ahead and get his feet wet. You know what I'm saying? They're not worried about winning the division, going to the playoffs, doing this, that, or the third. They're not. We've seen them lean in completely on the tank by trading away their best players and making other suspect moves. Why are we surprised that they're going to their rookie now? If he takes these lumps, he takes these lumps. They want to lose these games. Remember, they have 2 first-round draft picks in next year's draft. One of them is theirs, and the other one came from the Houston Texans. The Houston Texans are 1-4 right now. So they could probably have a top 10 pick with that, and maybe another top 10 pick depending on how they finish. They're not trying to win no games, man. They got to get Tua some weapons. They may go to Alabama and get some weapons from there. Jalen Waddle, the good receiver from there. You know what I'm saying? It all makes sense to me. Why is everybody else surprised? I don't understand. I don't. This is the story of Tua. This is what Tua does. Tua does what Tua do. And then Clark said, they ain't going to tell if Michael Thomas playing. We keep it in the secret until the game. I know how y'all do. Y'all sneaky. I assume he playing until he ain't. If he ain't, cool. That's a bonus. But y'all not finna catch us slipping, having us practicing like he not going to play. And then he ends up playing after all. Y'all not going to catch us slipping like that. You know what I'm saying? And I need you on this Sunday live stream, Andy Clark, too, when we beat y'all. Because remember I said I got this pillow for you to cry. I got this pillow for you to cry on when we beat y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's a little fuzzy. I had it for a few years. It's been washed. But I got this for you to cry on when we beat y'all on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Now that we actually look like a respectable team, I can talk a little bit of trash. I thought we was going to be tanking, so my mouth been closed. But now I can talk a little trash because I don't like the Saints. We beat the Falcons. The other team I don't like. Now we just got to beat the Saints. They can cancel the season, like I said, for COVID. As long as we beat the Saints and beat the Falcons. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's all I need. All I need is them 2 wins, and I'm good. I'm good. She said, I'm going to be here after the game when we win. All right. We going to see. You know I'm going to be here. So, if whatever happens, I'll take my medicine. You know what I'm saying? But we can keep it moving because what else we got on the agenda? Oof. Let's talk about these Cowboys, man. Y'all heard about the Cowboys? I know how could you not hear about the Cowboys? They always talk about the Cowboys. They're annoying, right? They always talk about the Cowboys. How could you not hear about them? You know what I'm saying? The Cowboys, they like a little bit of trouble. Trouble in the Big D. Big Dallas. There's a lot of trouble. You know what I'm saying? The players. There's been some mumbling and grumbling and grumbling and complaining and moaning and groaning about the coaches. Saying that they don't know what they're doing. Saying that they don't make any type of halftime adjustments. Questioning if they actually know football. Questioning if they know what they're doing at all. The defense is garbage. Let's just put that out there. The defense is horrible. A team that once had a top 10 defense a year ago, maybe. Garbage. Swiss cheese. They let Byron Jones go, and the whole defense just fell apart. Paid DeMarcus Lawrence, Jalen Smith in there. Kyle Van Der Esch is still playing, is back playing now off injury. Swiss cheese. They got torched by the Cardinals on national television. Monday Night Football at home. Embarrassed. And so the players going to ask if they actually know what they're doing. Record 2-4. Their record is 2-4. They've had players on the record literally saying, questioning if the coaches know what they're doing, saying they're not willing to make no halftime adjustments. Mike McCarthy is in his first year as a head coach. They got rid of Jason Garrett because they were mad about Jason Garrett not doing nothing. They just thought Jason Garrett just clapped all the time. They thought he didn't do anything but clap. That's why they didn't like Jason Garrett. They got him up out of there. He was there for a while. They got him up out of there. Hired Mike McCarthy, who had just taken a year off after being let go by the Packers. Mike McCarthy comes out and said this is a wake-up call to him. Could be a learning experience. He would hope that players wouldn't go to the media and talk about this type of stuff. Hopefully they would come to him one-on-one like a man. That means that y'all too much of a chicken to come say it to my face. You know what I'm saying? Y'all talking to the media, but y'all won't keep that same energy when y'all come talk to me. That's what that means to me when Mike McCarthy says that. Mike McCarthy is a Super Bowl champion. He may not be a great coach anymore. He might have been carried by Aaron Rodgers, but he got a ring. Mike McCarthy got a ring. And his team is 2-4. It's not good. It's early in the season, but that's not good. But at the same time, you're first place in your division. Your division is terrible. You're in the NFC East. You're still in the hunt. Stuff happens. Why not go to him like a man? You really setting yourself up for the failure by going to the media this early in the season. This early in this coach's career. Is the environment such a point where it seems like you can't talk to him? Mike McCarthy has been rumored to, the reason why he left Green Bay was because it seemed like he didn't want to listen to anybody. He didn't want to make any adjustments to his coaching style, to this new age of analytics and doing all this math and stuff out here. He had this old school principles that people felt like didn't work anymore. So these same issues are rearing their head, but at the same time, they're only 2-4 guys. Now, if you lose to the Giants or lose to the football team or the Jets or something like that, then you can grow up and complain. The Cardinals, they're not a great team, but they're not bad. Yeah, you got embarrassed, but they're not bad. The star quarterback is hurt. Offense is still top 5 scoring. Number 1 in yards. Dak Prescott is still leading the league in passing yards, I think. And he's hurt. Like, this is not the time to do this stuff. It's early. I just thought the timing was bad. It's early. Annie Clark said, I don't want to hear nothing they say about the coaches because they was complaining about Jason Garrett for the longest, and I can't stand DeMarcus Lawrence. He always got something to say. Listen, exactly. They get what they paid for. They wanted a new coach. They got a new coach. Now they going to complain. Nobody want to hear that. Abdul said Eagles are winning the division just because they have the best QB in the division. The division is incredibly bad. With a capital B. Listen. With a capital B. They're 2-4. They got blown out by the Cardinals, but like I said, they're still in first place. That's how bad the division is. Like, that's how bad the division is. You know what I'm saying? That's how bad the division is. Why are y'all complaining so early in the year, man? The sky is not falling yet. I know y'all look bad. Y'all got embarrassed. Your feelings probably hurt. Your pride probably hurt. Everybody and their mama was probably watching y'all on TV. You got embarrassed. I get it. But it's only one game. You're 2-4. You're in first place. Talk to the coach like a man. Like he said, keep the same energy. Don't talk to the media and then be quiet when you come to the facility. Keep that same energy. Keep that same energy, all right? That's all I got to say. Speaking of locker rooms, y'all hear about the Saints and Michael Thomas, this drama that's going on? Lemonade. Y'all hear about that drama with the Saints? I know Andy Clark did. You know what I'm saying? Michael Thomas hasn't been hurt. He got the high ankle sprain. He's been hurt probably the past 3 or 4 weeks. 3 or 4 weeks he's been hurt. You know what I'm saying? High ankle sprain is nothing to play with. Nothing to play with. You know what I'm saying? But he's been hurt, been rehabbing, doing his thing. And there was a rumors he may come back early. He had been practicing and participating with the team. And then there's also some rumors that came out that Michael Thomas, he got suspended for punching his teammate, C.J. Gardner-Johnson, getting in the fight. Like they made it seem like he was going to be out for the game because he was hurt against the Chargers. Then they tried to say he was suspended. We were a little confused. Then we heard about the fight. And then this article comes out in the media pretty much throwing shade on Michael Thomas. All kind of shade. Talking about how he fusses and talks junk to Sean Payton. Disrespects the head coach. You know what I'm saying? Yells and gets mad at the training staff for taping his ankle wrong. Getting pissed at them. Getting mad at the administrative people. The mail room people. For going through his mail and not delivering all his mail. They're just saying he's just all around, quote unquote, difficult. That's their word. That's the common census. They said the common census around the team and the facility is that he's difficult. And a lot of people have conspiracy theories about this smear campaign by the Saints. Why do they do this? Why? They're trying to make this man seem like he is Antonio Brown. Like, why? Like, I don't like Michael Thomas. So for me to talk about this is crazy because this sounds fishy. The conspiracy theories out there is because he just got that big boy contract. Getting a dub a year. 20 M's. Getting a Tubman. That man getting a cool Tubman. A year as a receiver. One of the highest paid receivers of all time. One of the most productive receivers of all time. They saying he has his, dude. They're saying he has his diva tendencies. But a lot of people think it's just a smear campaign, man. Because they don't want to pay him all that money. If they suspend him, they can fine him, recoup some of that money back. If they put the word out there early that he's a cancer to the team, he's acting crazy, if they want to cut him, they may not have to pay him all his money because they can say that he had conduct detrimental to the team. He went on Twitter, of course, saying, I'm going to let y'all believe what y'all want to believe. I'm not going to clear up no rumors. A couple other tweets that I did not understand, but I'm not going to quote them. But it just seems fishy, the timing of it. Usually the Saints don't really let this type of stuff get out. Usually they don't. But they put this out there. That way they have some leverage. If they want to cut him down the line, they can say, like I said, they can just say that he was a cancer to the team and we cut him for violating his contract because he wasn't behaving and he wasn't being a good teammate. Seems fishy, man. This is not going to sit over well. This is your best player, second best player on your team probably. I think Alvin Kamara is the best player. This is your best player. Getting smeared in the media. Why the Saints do that? Who leaked that information? Why they do that? Huh? Why? Your locker room was already in a little bit of trouble. Don't think I forgot about Drew Brees this offseason. Talking about kneeling. Then the fit photo came up showing that he may be MAGA. And all his teammates going off on him on social media because he still didn't really understand the point of the national anthem protest. When you're playing in a league full of black dudes. Like literally the only reason Drew Brees is still in the league is because Michael Thomas and Alvin Kamara have been carrying him. Drew Brees has been having some off years the past few years. But when you have good players like Kamara and Michael Thomas, it can make you look good. You know what I'm saying? Andy Clark said that he was fussing with the coaches. He also was yelling at Emmanuel Sanders something when he got his routes wrong in the first game. Yeah, I mean, he does come off as a hothead or a diva, but what wide receiver is it? You know what I'm saying? I think they're just trying to play him for money. They got a lot of people to pay. Their locker room, like I said, the locker room already is in thin ice with Drew. Luckily, it was the offseason, so we kind of forgot about that. Michael Thomas, now this drama, punching somebody, yelling at the coach, training staff, all that. If that really happened, something ain't right. Something's in trouble. I smell trouble brewing. You know what I'm saying? Reverse Flash 1 said, should I trade Michael Thomas or Taylor for Taylor and Odell? Which Taylor? Jonathan Taylor? The running back? Is that who you're talking about? Which Taylor are you talking about? And I would probably say no. Because Drew Brees literally can't throw to any wide receiver except Michael Thomas. So when Michael Thomas comes back, if he's healthy, he's going to eat. But if you're talking about Jonathan Taylor, it just depends what you need. Do you need help at running back to the point that you can take a little downgrade? Because Odell's numbers are going to be inconsistent for the whole year, in my opinion. Michael Thomas, you at least know what you're getting. If he's on the field, you know what you're going to get. That's my piece. You guys make sure you hit the like button. If you have not hit the like button, please. We're keeping it rolling. This is the Dunk on Demand show. I am Dunk. I'm on demand. I am demand. And he said that we didn't forget about Drew Brees, what he said in New Orleans. Listen. This might be Drew Brees' last season because he said, let me go ahead and fall back. Let me go ahead and ride off into the sunset. He went all these years without saying nothing crazy, doing nothing crazy, staying out of the limelight, staying out of controversy. You know what I'm saying? He dodged Bounty Gate. He dodged the whole situation of getting his shoulder hurt. All that stuff. Got him a ring. But his final year, caught up in some mess. Some mess, that's what I'm going to call it. Caught up in some mess. Caught up in some mess. All right, man. We were talking about Odell. Did y'all hear about what happened to Odell today? Couple things. Odell, man. Lemonade. Odell. This man really can't go too long without being in the limelight. No matter what city he's in. It don't matter if he's in New York, Cleveland, Albuquerque, Montpelier, Topeka, Kansas, somewhere in North Dakota. He's going to find a way to say something crazy, to be in some limelight. And I don't even know if Odell does it on purpose. It's just Odell being Odell. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, Andy Clark. Exactly. Like, Odell just going to find a way to be Odell. He's just going to find a way to be Odell. Well, first of all, let's talk about what he said about the Rona. Before we get to the other meat and potatoes, Andy. This dude was talking about the Rona. The coronavirus. COVID. Whatever you want to say. COVID-19. Not to be confused with COVID-18 or COVID-20. COVID-19. This man. He was asked today, was he worried? He said, was he worried about catching the coronavirus? He said, and I quote, not in an arrogant way, I just don't think COVID can get to me. I don't think it's going to get into this body. I don't want no parts of it. It don't want no parts of me. It's a mutual respect. It's a mutual respect. Odell told the coronavirus to put some respect on his name. He said it's a mutual respect. A mutual. Coronavirus don't care. It don't care. It don't discriminate. It don't discriminate. Anybody can get it. Anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like they say when they're trying to fight somebody, anybody can get it. It don't discriminate. Talking about a mutual respect. It can't get into this. Really, really, dog. Like when I thought that I heard the worst about this stuff when Kirk Cousins just say, "If I get the virus, I get the virus." Oh well. Knowing he got wife and kids at home. Odell coming around town and tops it off with the worst comment about COVID. It don't want no parts of it. It's mutual respect. Corona don't know you. She don't know you, bro. She don't know you. And clearly we heard about some of the stuff you like to do behind closed doors. So obviously you're not the cleanest person in the world. I'm sure Corona will have a field day with your unsanitary behind. Are you serious? You don't want no parts of this body. Odell, really? Really? Respect? Anybody can get it, Odell. Anybody. Anybody. And I guess it gets frustrating because you don't know what to trust when it comes to the news and what's going on and stuff. So stuff like this always happens because we get new information every day. We get bad information every day about the corona. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. But at the same time, let's be smart with the information we do know. Anybody can get it. Anybody can get it. You know what I'm saying? Coronavirus ain't playing. It's like regular TV. It's like them regular, like CBS, Channel 4, NBC, and all that. Anybody can get them. Even if you ain't got cable, anybody can get it. NBC, ABC, CBS, anybody can get it. Coronavirus, anybody can get it. But the real meat and potatoes is about this situation with LSU. Now, this man, you ain't here. If you remember national championship, LSU won the national championship. Of course, Joe Burrow, Heisman Trophy winner. Legendary season. Put up monster numbers. And Odell at the game, lit. You know he was on that oil. Had a couple drinks or two on that oil. Probably high off life or high off something else. We've seen him high off something else before on video. On the field, talking to the players, hyping them up. Did you see the video? He gave out cash. Cold, hard cash. You seen the video? Let me play it. Let me see it. Let me see it. Let's go. Let's go. I told you that. Odell, what's the part of these guys? What's this game say about the part of these? 2 violations. Cold, hard cash, straight cash. Straight cash. Counting the hundreds out. Counting them out. Right in front. Right on camera. I mean, Jefferson went to the NFL. I get it. it don't really matter in that case, but they banned this man from 2 years from the facility. They gave him 1 year for every player he paid. And of course, here goes Joe Burrow. They asked Joe Burrow if LSU tried to come out and say that the money was fake that Odell was giving out. Just try to save their face because LSU already have their own recruit violations. They tried to lie and say that the money Odell was giving was fake. Try to say it was fake. We know what them Blueface Hunter looks like. They try to say it was fake. Who carries around fake money like that? They try to say it was fake. Of course, Joe Burrow comes in, snitches. They asked him, was the money real? He said, yeah, on a podcast. Was joking about it. The money real? Yeah. It was real. Yeah, it was real. Bruh. You don't care about the team you play for? I know you're leaving the team, but you don't want to see them do good in the future. Why would you snitch? They're in the fire. Why would you snitch? Joe Burrow sold LSU out. He put the nail in the coffin. LSU been in trouble with recruiting. They got all kind of scandals holding up. Basketball. Their coaches paid. They said he's paid like 11 people. Why else would a dude like Ben Simmons go to LSU to play basketball? LSU ain't never had nobody good like that except Shaq. What was that, the 80s? Why would Ben Simmons, one of the top recruits in the nation, go to LSU? Cash. They're paying cash. Football team. Some non-profit organization in New Orleans, or Louisiana, paying a couple former players. Found them out. Dude went to jail for wire fraud. LSU claimed they didn't know about it. Come to find out they did. They in trouble, man. So they want to put their own punishment on themselves. Do an internal investigation. And they put 2 years on Odell's head. 2 years. Because Odell dropping cash. I mean, it was stupid by Odell, but I wonder how he's feeling about being banned for 2 years from his own school. Are they just mad at him because he hasn't given them any money? Because a lot of times when the alumni and these NFL players get rich and go to the league, they'll give back. They'll put some money into the new weight room facility. They'll get their name on a brick or a plaque because they donated some money. Odell probably ain't done that. Odell living lavish. He ain't spending no money on LSU. I'm not even sure if he graduated from there. He probably came out early. They probably salty about that, so they banned him for 2 years. They had to make an example of him to show the NCAA that, hey, we're doing the right thing. We suspended Odell for 2 years. Petty. That's what I call it. Petty. But Odell got to be smarter than that. Let's watch that again. Let me see it. Let me see it. I told you that. Odell, what's part of these guys? What's his life? Look how surprised his face look. Look how surprised his face look. He's like, he can't say about the Odell paid and he didn't even play. Odell was drunk. He was on that oil. He didn't know what he was doing. He was just giving out money. I'm sure he had made a promise to Jefferson, but the second guy, there was no point. It wasn't worth the suspension. 2 years? That's a lot. That's stiff. That's stiff. Stiff. Y'all hear about this whole drama with Roddy White and Trevor Lawrence? There's been a lot of controversy today on Twitter. A lot of controversy on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? A lot of controversy starts on Twitter. And what happened is Trevor Lawrence, he already announced he's probably going to come out. We know that. He's probably going to come out of probably going to come out of college. You know what I'm saying? He's probably going to come out of college. And It looks like the New York Jets are going to be the number one pick. And there was some drama because Roddy White, former Falcons wide receiver, he has some things to say. He said, if I'm Trevor Lawrence, if the Jets finish with no wins, I just go back to Clemson. I don't want any part of that organization. I don't think anybody would blame him if he did that. But to say that really makes us think. Because I don't think this is, first of all, I don't think Trevor Lawrence is like that. Trevor Lawrence is the similar type of person that would say that, but you never know. The first family of football, the Mannings, Eli and Archie, they told the Chargers, they said, don't draft Eli. He will not play for y'all. Don't draft him. Drafted him anyway. And then that happened. We've seen stuff like this before. Let's be clear. It's a rumor, but remember when the Carolina Panthers were bad? Right, real bad, Michael Jackson bad? Right before they drafted Cam Newton? Do you remember what was the biggest quarterback that was supposed to be coming out besides him? Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck said, nah, I'm going back to school. Go ahead and get my degree one more year, huh? Andrew, you'd have been the highest paid. You'd have been the number one pick. One of the highest paid players. One of the highest rated prospects. Don't you want to play for the Panthers? No. Andrew Luck went back to school. Just like Trevor Lawrence. They're talking about Trevor Lawrence might do it. So it's nothing out of the realm. Andrew Luck, he'll deny it, but that man went back to school because he didn't want to play for the Panthers. He went back to school because he didn't want to play for the Panthers. So let's not act like this is brand new. Trevor Lawrence is not like that, but I'd be surprised if he didn't. And of course, have I seen Arch Manning play? I have seen Arch play. That boy is a problem. He can move a little bit too. Unlike the rest of the Mannings. Arch is a problem, man. We'll see. A lot of times when guys have this hype this early, they have a hard time living up to it, but I think his last name is too big for him to fail. But notice how with the league going to like a lot of dual threat and black quarterbacks that you see some of these white quarterbacks starting to realize early on that they got to be able to move if they want to last in this new league. Look at Josh Allen running around. Aaron Rodgers can move. Sam Darnold can move around a little bit. Now look at Arch Manning. Arch Manning got a couple little legs on him. A little bit more mobile than the other Mannings. The other Mannings with statues in the pocket. They just sit there. They get sacked. Sometimes they fall on their own if you get close to them. Arch Manning can run around a little bit. He got an arm. He in the best of the best training. That last name gonna get him far, for sure. Lemonade. But yeah, man, it's these quarterbacks. They know they're evolving. They know. If you want to make in this league, you got to be able to move around a little bit. You ain't got to be Lamar, but you better be at least Patrick Mahomes. At least. Be able to move a little bit. Buy some time, create. Be able to be Aaron Rodgers a little bit. You ain't got to be Josh Allen, lowering the shoulder on everybody. But you got to be able to move a little bit. It's a new age of quarterback, man. New age. New age. You guys make sure you hit the like button if you have not hit the like button yet. If you're new here, I am Aaron Duncan. I do these live streams every Wednesday. I give Panthers content, NFL content during the week. Make sure you guys subscribe if you have not subscribed. Give the video a thumbs up if you have not. Give the video a thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? I'm sweating like a pig. I ain't gonna lie. I told y'all I don't know if y'all heard. I was sick earlier this week. It wasn't the Rona. I tested negative for the Rona test. Thank you, baby Jesus. Tested negative for the Rona, but throat been sore. Doctor says a little bit of irritation in my throat. You know what I'm saying? They saw something and they looked down. They said if it wasn't for the coronavirus, they would just thought it was a common cold. And that's probably what it is. Took some tussin, some ginger ale, and went and laid down. The old remedies. Take some tussin and lay down. Been laying down, still ain't got better. So we'll see. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up, man, because my throat is getting sore. We were pushing an hour. Dang, they went by fast. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Andy Clark and Abdul, y'all made it through. Andy Clark, you got perfect attendance. Reverse Flash 1 came through. Lovelace came through. Dexty Cat came through. Reggie Penatusa came through. Even though he was early and wrong. She said he the son of the better playing man than Cooper. Cooper got more personality too. Yeah, Cooper hadn't got hurt. He would have been the best out of probably all of them, the way they were saying. He was more athletic, so that's probably why he can move around. Daddy played receiver. Daddy was a wide out. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. I'm gonna catch y'all. I'm gonna drop a video this week for the game, previewing the Saints versus the Panthers. So y'all make sure y'all look out for that. I'm doing the post-game reaction to the Saints versus Saints versus Panthers. Leon Murray checking in the thing. What up, bro? What's going on with you? Said beat the Saints. We got to. We're going to have some rookies in the secondary, so hopefully Michael Thomas ain't playing. Even the playing field just a little bit because we got a DB hurt. But hopefully we'll be good, get this dub, man. Like I said, after we beat the Saints, since we beat the Falcons already, they can cancel the season. They can cancel it. It is what it is, man. But I'm signing off. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Y'all like the video, please, if y'all have not. I love y'all. I really do. I appreciate y'all. I do it for y'all. I do this for y'all. My throat's sore and everything. I'm a little bit under weather. But I do this for y'all. And I appreciate y'all tuning in. Andy Clark said, you know that's not going to happen. Listen, Andy Clark, I got the pillow. I told you I got the pillow. I'm going to put it in the P.O. box. UPS. I can't trust the USPS these days with the election going on. So that's neither here nor there. All right, Abdul, man. I'll holler at you. So I'm going to see, let's beat some Saints on Sunday. Leon said Mike hurt. I think Mike going to play. Otherwise, they would have signed the running back. Because Cannon not going to get it done by himself. And Samuel is barely practicing too. So if they don't sign a running back, I'm going to know something. So we'll see. But I'm going to preview all that in the video, man. So y'all look out for that. I'm signing off, man. I'm out. Peace.